You can force all firewall administrators to include a tag, description, or audit comment when they add or modify any rule and any type of policy. The benefits will be a better documented and more consistently configured firewall, even though your firewall might be managed by multiple administrators. As you can see, the tags are displayed as a column in the security policy, as well as the descriptions. The same will be true of the other policies. However, to view the audit comments, you must click a rule to open it, and then click the Add Comment Archive link. The only audit comment at this point is one that I added earlier while I was preparing to make this demonstration. The only comment we see is one that I added earlier as I was preparing for this demonstration. Let's go ahead and click Close for now. While the security policy rule window is still open, notice the color of the description text box and the audit comment text box. They are white rather than yellow, which indicates that right now they are optional fields. Notice also the border around the tags box. It is not red, which also indicates that it is currently an optional configuration field. Let's just click Cancel for now to close the window. To configure the firewall to force administrators to include one or more of these fields, browse to Device, Setup, Management, and then scroll down and click the Policy Rule-Based Settings gear icon. To force administrators to configure the rules in all policy types to include a tag, click the Require Tag on Policies checkbox. Notice that as we select or deselect this checkbox, the Fail Commit if policies have no tags or description checkbox becomes available or unavailable. This Fail Commit if policies have no tags or description checkbox does exactly what it says it will do. You will not be able to commit a firewall configuration unless all your rules have a tag, a description, or both. If you have not selected this checkbox, but have existing rules without tags or descriptions, then you will receive only warnings during the commit operation rather than failures. Let's go ahead and select the Require Description on Policies checkbox and the Require Audit Comment on Policies checkbox and click OK to save this configuration. To activate this configuration, we'll need to perform a commit, so let's do that now. Notice all the warnings during the commit operation. Also note that all the warnings are not for the security policy. So this is one for the security policy here. Here's one for the security policy here. But if we scroll down, notice we also have warnings for our DOS policy, our NAT policy, our decryption policy, and so forth. So once again, this configuration change affects all rules in all policy types. Let's go ahead and close the commit window for now. Now let's return to Policies, Security again, and we'll open the Allow Google rule. Note that this time the description text box and the audit comment text box are now yellow, indicating they are required fields. Notice that the tags box has a red outline around it, which also now indicates it is a required field. For now, let's just add an audit comment. So we'll type just adding this comment. And then we'll click OK. Well, wait, notice the OK button is not available. It is no longer available because we have two required fields left that we must fill out before the OK button becomes available. So even though we could commit this configuration, once we begin to modify a rule in a policy, we cannot save that rule until we fill out all the required fields. For the description, we'll just type allows access only to Google. And for the tag, because this is an outbound rule, we'll just assign it an outbound tag. Notice that now that we have configured all of the required configuration fields, the OK button becomes available and we can save our configuration change. This concludes this demonstration on how to force users and administrators to add tags, descriptions, and audit comments to policy rules.